Hello, FB fam. Welcome back. Today's topic is going to be a sensitive one. We are going to help you understand why your partner might be pulling away from you and what you can do in such a situation. Relationships can get a bit complicated when you feel that your partner is slowly moving away from you. It is like a puzzle, and sometimes people make mistakes that make things worse. So, instead of falling into common traps, we will help you explore how you can take actions that bring understanding and growth to your relationship. First, we are going to talk about what might be the reason your partner is getting away from you. All relationships have ups and downs, and most of the time a partner's distancing can be a natural cycle and not be something to worry about. However, if the distancing is persistent, it can be an alarm for deeper issues. It can be for various reasons, usually stress, outside pressure, or they might need some personal space. There could be unresolved personal issues, anxieties, or other mental health issues. Sometimes a partner may feel unheard, misunderstood, or criticized, so they shut down to avoid conflict. Another reason could be that a person's needs and expectations evolve throughout the relationship. This can make them feel disconnected if not addressed properly. This is why it is very important to discuss this topic. While facing withdrawal from your partner, it is very important to avoid certain mistakes that can worsen the situation. Let us break down these mistakes to you so that you can focus on what steps must be taken in the situation. Getting clingy or insecure. Women tend to get overly clingy or insecure. This reaction can further push your partner away unintentionally. Imagine you're handling a lot of things and suddenly someone hands you more burdens to carry. It can become overwhelming for that person and can stress him out. You must approach this situation with an understanding and proactive mindset. Try to talk to your partner openly about what is up with him and encourage them to share his feelings too. Create a safe space for him so that he feels comfortable to share his feelings. Assuming the worst about a situation. It is quite easy to jump to conclusions and assume the worst in a scenario when your partner seems to be getting away from you. It's human to feel a surge of emotions, whether it is fear or uncertainty. But letting your mind wander into negative territory is a common mistake. Many women assume that their partner is cheating on them or has lost interest. These assumptions lead to unnecessary stress and anxiety. This is why, ladies, you must not let your imaginations run wild, and also should resist the urge to assume the worst. Seeking validation from external sources. It's not uncommon for women to seek validation from other sources that include friends or social media platforms. While it is helpful in providing a temporary sense of distraction from emotional troubles you're facing, it does not help in addressing the cause of issues and can further complicate the situation. It will make you dependent on reassurance from external sources and will create a never-ending cycle which can harm your relationship with your partner. Bottling up your feelings. Suppressing your emotions is a very common mistake women tend to make. It can result in harmful consequences and can affect the relationship. When you choose to suppress your emotions and avoid expressing them to your partner, it creates an emotional barrier between you two and can lead to feelings of frustration and misunderstanding. It can cause stress, anxiety, and constant sadness. It will hinder the development of trust and intimacy between you and your partner. Accommodating too much. Becoming overly accommodating by compensating too much is a common response to a partner's withdrawal. Women might excessively adjust their behaviors or needs to their partner's expectations. This approach may not address the issues causing withdrawal. The partner who is pulling away may not even acknowledge your sacrifices, which may lead to a superficial resolution. It can contribute to the lack of authenticity in a relationship. Avoid playing blame games. Accusing your partner of causing distance between you both can create tension and can hinder effective communication in the relationship. Just imagine that you and your friend were building something together, and it did not turn out to be as expected. Instead of thinking of the solution calmly, you start pointing fingers at each other, It's going to make you and your friend upset and defensive. Similarly, in the case of relationships, when someone blames their partner for distance, it creates a hostile environment. It will make it difficult for your partner to open to you. Ignoring the red flags, ignoring the warning signs in a relationship is a very common mistake women usually make. These red flags can manifest in different ways. It could be lack of communication, or emotional distance, or changes in his behavior. If you ignore these warnings, it can badly influence your relationship. It may enter the phase of stagnation, where unresolved problems begin to foster beneath the surface, making it hard for both of you to handle it effectively. Identifying these mistakes is important to deal with these challenges that occur in a relationship. It is very important to avoid these mistakes and focus on what measures can be taken to make the relationship healthy again. So, let's discuss those important steps you can take to strengthen your relationship with your partner when things seem to be getting off. Talk about it to your partner. Open communication is helpful in these difficult times. Discussing it openly is very essential for your relationship, especially when you're facing the challenge of your partner pulling away from you. It can make your partner feel comfortable and share their feelings in a better way. Initiating honest conversation will define what you need in terms of space, time, and emotional support. It provides a roadmap for both of you to navigate through the situation. Try rediscovering shared moments. In many situations, a guy may choose to distance himself from you mainly because they feel disconnected. Rediscovering lovely moments that you both spent together will allow him to connect again on a deeper level by reminding him of the positive aspects of this relationship. Whether it is reminiscing about your first meetup, or a memorable vacation, or a shared accomplishment, it can evoke a sense of togetherness. The purpose of this act is to break away from routine and infuse the connection with exciting experiences. You should empathize with your partner. Empathy is an ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. It is a potent tool for maintaining a healthy relationship, particularly when confronted with a partner's decision to pull away from you. Understanding your partner's perception is not about justifying their actions. It is about acknowledging that everyone handles challenges differently. So, you must create a mental and emotional space where judgments replace genuine desire to understand your partner's experience. You need to learn to respond in a healthy manner. It's crucial to respond in a healthy manner in this situation to make your relationship last. You must take care of yourself and do things that make you happy and content. Set clear rules about personal space and expectations to make sure you both feel comfortable. If things become hard to handle, do not hesitate to seek a professional's help. This will help you turn challenges into opportunities for a stronger and happier relationship. Do not engage in negative self-talk. It is very important to reframe the narrative in such troublesome situations. It includes changing the focus from fixing your partner to focusing on your own needs and supporting yourself emotionally. Ask yourself what you can do to deal with this situation or how you can help yourself with this. You should not submit to negative thoughts like, "It's all your fault," or "You are not good enough." This will help you empower yourself with a sense of agency and shift your focus towards taking control of your emotional well-being. It is okay to embrace vulnerability. By embracing vulnerability, you won't become a weak person. It will help you deal with this situation. You must not hesitate to share your thoughts and feelings openly with your man instead of remaining silent about the situation. Let him know that you are being hurt by his actions. It will encourage a deeper bond and create understanding between both of you. Sometimes guys do not realize that their actions are affecting you negatively. This is why it's important to share your feelings and accept that you are being affected by his behavior. Stay consistent with the expression of your emotions. Expressing the feelings of love and care with thoughtful gestures consistently can help create a comforting pattern, like a familiar and reassuring vibe in the relationship. It is a good way to remind your partner that you care for him. It helps fill any emotional gaps and make sure that you both feel loved and secure. These gestures can really help your partner recognize the importance of staying together. Keep it in mind that every situation is peculiar, and the approach you should take depends upon the specific cause of the partner's withdrawal. Respect your partner's boundaries, and if they need space, do not smother them. Just give them time. Trust me, they'll reach out when they're ready. This situation can be immensely draining, so engage in self-care activities and seek support from your network. Focus on a bigger perspective. While withdrawal from a partner is hurtful, you must take this time to focus on personal growth and self-understanding. Thanks for hanging on to this discussion. We hope that you learned something valuable today. Do not hesitate to drop your thoughts or questions in the comments section below. We love hearing from you. Until our next discussion, keep loving yourself. Catch you in the next video.